The history of Andersonville, Chicago's roots go all the way back to the 19th century. Andersonville was then a distant suburb of Chicago, but that didn't stop immigrant Swedish farmers from making their move. After the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, wooden homes were no longer allowed to be built in Chicago. It didn't take long for the main streets to be dominated by Swedish businesses, from delis to bakeries and many more. Swedes moved to the suburbs during the Depression, so the Andersonville neighborhood began to decline. The Uptown Clark Street Business Association revamped its commitment to its Swedish heritage by renaming itself the Andersonville Chamber of Commerce, restoring some of the lost heritage into the community. Andersonville is able to thrive in today's economy because its locally and family-owned businesses have become their staple.
The Swedish American Museum does a fantastic job of keeping Andersonville kind of grounded in its Swedish heritage. They offer tours of their permanent collection, which tells the story of Swedish immigration to the U.S. Our Swedish roots are definitely a part of Andersonville's charm. People visit Andersonville during the holiday season to enjoy the Swedish festivities and engage in their own heritage here. Even neighborhood residents that aren't Swedish really have a deep affection for the identity of Andersonville as a Swedish neighborhood. One of the main things about Andersonville that we offer is so many, just a concentration of locally owned and independent businesses. There are a lot of businesses here that you can't find in other neighborhoods because they're one of a kind. People credit the move of Women and Children First to Andersonville in about 1990 as a sign that the neighborhood was really becoming a welcoming place for gays and lesbians. They've traditionally kind of, over the years, moved up the lakefront. When Women and Children first opened in Lincoln Park, that was where a lot of the gay and lesbian culture was. The gay and lesbian population in Andersonville has definitely influenced the culture here. It's contributed to how accepting the neighborhood is of all different kinds of people. It's definitely also contributed to the business district here, as many gay and lesbian residents have opened up businesses that serve the whole neighborhood. Andersonville has remained vibrant and successful precisely because of our locally owned businesses. It makes us unique and helps us to remain a destination, both as a place that's desirable to live and also a place that people want to visit. One of my favorite things about Andersonville is that it really does have something for everyone. It's a great place to visit, whether for an afternoon or for several days, because there's so much to do. A lot of people also say that it has a very relaxed vibe, like a vacation town. Who wouldn't want to come hang out here and kind of soak in the vibes?